I think everything.
Those
poor things.
All right. Time for the night. Is that new? That was new to me, at least.
New.
Okay, all right.
We've been
Almost like
running
a
that one.
You've been running that one for a
I'd
while?
like to see the video of those two guys in the audio booth singing that and practicing.
No.
No, you're off. Let's restart.
not nearly as exciting as you might think.
All right, number 9, a filmmaker named Michael Verratti had a good post. If you grew up during the 80s or 90s and didn't have at least one video box cover that scared the bejesus out of you every time you passed it at the rental store, I admire your strength. If people started sharing those scary VHS and DVD boxes, let's check some of them out here.
Never seen that
April
one.
Fool's Day. Don't remember that. Okay.
That's scary.
Probably that is a classic
That's a
one.
great one,
right?
though. Yeah, that's
it is
great.
a little traumatizing. Oh, Scanners. That was a classic.
That one
Okay.
scared
Solid,
me.
too.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
it-
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that aired on television.
Yeah.
Right?
Hard to believe my parents let me watch it on television.
Right, exactly. Apocalypse Now.
Oh, well, that one didn't scare me.
No, yeah, I didn't think I had that poster.
Caused some other feelings in me, but getting scared wasn't one of them.
That's a little weird.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was a classic.
for mature audiences only.
Ah, Fright Night.
Ernest.
Ah,
Oh,
that
man.
missed VHS tapes. I mean, not the technology of it or
Oh,
anything. But
Faces of Death.
Marcus, you know all of
Yeah, I
these.
did know that.
did your parents let you watch that one when
They
you were a
let
kid?
me. I don't know if they let me or if they just didn't know some of the things I was watching on the regular. But I turned out great, right?
You know
Yeah,
about
you
that?
turned out relatively
Faces
good,
of Death?
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
No.
Yeah.
You maybe missed that
Number 8, did you know Gene Hackman originally hated one of his most popular movies, Hoosiers? He didn't like it. That's what director David Anspaugh told Vulture. He said the shoot was 39 days and that Hackman made him miserable for about 35.
Wow.
First off, Anspaugh pointed out that he was a first-time director and asked Hackman for a little patience, but Hackman would still yell at the director in front of the crew. And his agent tried to get the director fired.
Oh, wow.
Hackman took the role just for the money, and he expected the whole thing to be a bomb. He even turned to Dennis Hopper between takes and said, I hope you invested well because neither of us will ever work again after this. In Hackman's defense, Anspaugh says that Hackman explained to him that he likes his set to feel uncomfortable because it brings out creativity. One more tidbit. Jack Nicholson was supposed to play that role of Coach Norman Dale. He loved the script, but he was involved in a lawsuit with the studio at the time and couldn't take it. He would have been good in that role.
Oh,
I can see Jack. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good in anything now, really. But Dan's not here. The Hoosiers thing really kind
Yeah,
of gets
he
him.
loves that.
Yeah, gets him going.
All right, number 7. It's an underwear dilemma.
Go on.
People have so many options about whether or not to sleep commando.
Oh.
Those who are pro-commando or commanders say they like to air things out overnight.
Commanders.
No way.
Pro underpants people or unders like to keep things nice and tidy and covered up while they sleep. It's not like one is better or worse for you. It's just a matter of preference, unless, of course, you've got some body issues. Then it becomes it's best to cover things up down there, supposedly.
No,
Yeah.
that
You
is
do
a,
you, boo.
That is
That's
a
where you
non-starter
go.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just.
You're out if they're wearing the bloomers
No,
or not
for me,
wearing
I'm not doing it. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
No, I'm with you.
I'm
Wait.
Italian, man.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
Sure.
He's not a commander, is what he's saying.
Okay, I thought he was
Yeah.
saying the opposite.
No,
It's
no.
like, wait,
It's,
what?
He's not a commander. He's
Okay.
a, what's the
You're
other
a
word?
free
He's an
world.
unders.
He's your uncommander.
Yeah.
Uncommander. He's an undie. He's an undie.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
to know.
That's
That's what I
wonderful.
do.
Number 6, a Chinese teenager just broke the record for jump roping. He did 228 jumps in 10 seconds.
Come on.
Let's watch Sen Shaolin. First, it will be a normal speed, and then you'll see it
How
at
many?
half.
This is-
228 in
this is
10
not
seconds?
possible.
228.
No way.
That's not
That's not real.
This is made up. It's like an
Possible.
internet thing.
That is impossible.
That is not.
That's normal speed. Now you're going to see it at half speed. Wait, that's half speed?
Nope.
There's no way.
Like he's one of those Irish dancers that we have at the.
Yeah, or we should book him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Be a
even see
great
the jump.
great snowboarder. But here's the thing: how are you going to use this?
As a skill in life.
This is it. This is the only,
he's
this is
gonna
the
be
only, this is
famous.
the only way.
Sen Shaolin.
So we're saying that this is not sped up. This is
We're saying that is actual speed.
228.
I don't know. I need to see people walking behind him or something.
And here's the thing:
That's-
he's practicing this also every day.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not, Paul. Maybe it just
just
comes
has a gift.
naturally to him. Yeah.
But also, how in the world are you counting that in real time?
Right.
You can't even. I mean, you gotta take.
You're so jealous
is-
of
yeah.
this.
What are you? All I said is, hey, gonna count that in real time.
Yeah.
How are you gonna
This is
count?
the first time I've spoken up this entire story, and I'm the one.
No, I'm saying collectively you guys are jealous.
Shut up, Pat.
God Almighty!
I'm not jealous,
It's like-
but he should stand up straighter when he does that. It's better for his posture.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I think we're good, right? Number 5.
No, we're not good.
If you're an IT guy, or you want to be an, or is it IT guy or IT guy?
It could be
guy?
either way.
All right, if you want to be an IT guy, just follow the
Well, these
model.
definitely look like the IT guys we
Looks
have
like
working
our IT
here.
department.
What is going on?
I thought that was Justin for
I
a
have
second.
Justin with his man bag always coming in.
You should follow the model WWJED. What would Jacob Elordi do?
Oh.
Jacob Elordi would tell you to get yourself a mantle, a satchel, not made for men, but worn by men. Jacob Elordi carries a bag all the time. So does rapper A$AP Rocky, and the OG It Boy Harry Styles has an extensive collection of satchels, purses, and totes. Keep in mind, if you're gonna eat this look, you have to carry your mantle like it's no big deal.
That's right.
That's exactly it. WWJED. I feel like Paul reading this. What would
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi do?
It's
Mantle.
men shouldn't be carrying anything around, right? Like you put your phone and your keys, and that's enough. What else do you have to be carrying around? You need.
Do you ever
a
give your wife stuff
purse.
to carry though?
Never.
Your phone,
She's
that's
not
right.
trustworthy.
Keys, wallet,
I'm
phone.
afraid she's gonna take off and run away with it. Do you carry a bunch of stuff around? You need to start carrying
Phone, keys, wallet, and sunglasses.
Yeah,
That's
sunglasses
a little bit
occasionally.
That's it.
extra stuff there.
Adam Sandler has a good song, Keys, Wallet, Phone song. You ever see that in a stand-up? It's
No.
good. Look it up. It's funny.
Number 4, here is a cute little house for sale in York, Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
It's got 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's just a quaint little place.
Yeah.
And at just $245,000, it's also affordable. But then
Yeah,
you go
it is.
inside, and you are welcomed to the Goth House. It's Tim Burton meets the Addams Family. It's inspired by scary movie monsters. As you can see, it's filled with lots of black walls, lots of horror relics. And then there's the Pennywise room, which is an ode to Stephen King's It. If you buy the house,
Yeah.
you get a $5,000 credit to be used towards fresh, maybe less nightmarish paint colors, which should help you fix a bathroom, and that's about it. Or other things you might need to make the place feel more like home.
They're definitely commanders, right? In this house,
Oh, yeah.
did you say?
100%.
Commanders with or without? I've
It
lost
is
track.
without.
I hope so.
Right.
All right, number 3. Everybody's getting ready for the big episode of Bluey
Oh, I love that
this
Bluey.
weekend.
Yeah.
The Sign airs here in the States on Sunday. It's the most anticipated episode of the children's TV show in recent years. And if you plan to celebrate, here are some watch party ideas. Oh, boy. You might want to serve some Australian party food for kids since the show is set there, like fairy bread, which is bread and butter cut into triangles and topped with sprinkles. Oh, Lord. Party
going.
pies, which are tiny meat stuffed pies, mini sausage rolls, which are similar to pigs in a blanket.
Oh, I love those.
I like the pigs in a blanket also.
Matt, you.
Sausage rolls.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a bunch of other stuff. I don't think I need to keep
Come on,
going.
keep going.
Sponge cake covered in chocolate and coconut. I don't understand this blue. Is this like the Blue's Clues dog?
No, no.
No, it is
No,
not
it's
the-
another show. It's a good show. It's a really good
It
show.
actually
Is
is
it
a
an
good
adult
show.
or a child's
This
show?
is
a family
I'm
show.
going to estimate the 12th time we've talked about this show. with you on this very set.
Yes.
I haven't been
I
paying
think I've
attention
actually
up until
been here.
now.
Still have
I
no
think
idea.
there
He's got to claim he's never heard
So
of
this
it
is
before.
not a kids show?
It is,
No, it
but I
is.
do think there are legit
Just
episodes of Bluey he would like, I think.
Don't.
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
there are episodes of it that would connect with you. I think.
No. And then 2 weeks from now, he's going to say,
"What?"
"What's Bluey? I've
Yeah,
never heard
there's
of it
deeper
before."
themes in it that I think.
Any nudity?
No,
Pat was trying to get me
I'm
onto the
not sure.
nudity shows.
Game of Thrones is what I got him into.
Well, there's one
Dogs don't
episode
really wear
left, so
clothes.
that would be an interesting twist this week. They drop that, but
If that's what it's going to take you to watch TV, I got a Rolodex of shows like that. I can, believe me.
That might be the hook. Otherwise, I've got a short attention span.
but they're only like 10-minute episodes. Anyway, why am I selling this?
Yeah. Yeah,
Number
Lauren,
two.
what's your
Sorry,
Have you heard of
okay,
Bluey?
no,
Yes.
Kumi, have you heard of Bluey?
No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
there's no nudity.
No nudity in Bluey.
Well,
Yeah,
they
they're
don't
also
really
not
wear
wearing
They don't
clothes, so
spice it up
technically
a
there
little.
is
Yeah,
just
technically
dog
they don't
nudity.
wear clothes,
they're
yeah.
animals.
Number 2, you almost certainly don't know this presidential fact. Thomas Jefferson coined the word pedicure. Yes, at the founding of the country, Jefferson and his peers felt it was their duty to create a new language. The Oxford English Dictionary even credits America's third president with the introduction of 110 new words, including belittle and mammoth. And Jefferson imported a number of French phrases from his years living in Paris, including the use of pedicure to describe the care of feet, toes, and toenails.
All right. And number 1, today is David Letterman's birthday. And so we thought we'd take a look back at the time he was here at WGN. I guess this is from 1989.
Wow.
Take a look.
Come in.
Go right on in.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, how are you?
Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
All right. Well, all set to see Chicago?
Yeah,
Well, then come on.
This office has not changed.
No, it's exactly the same. Could be today.
Same van.
Yeah.
Lozenge?
Please.
My kind of town, Chicago is.
What's going on?
You know, Bozo, there's something about strolling through this giant refrigerated room which contains literally hundreds and hundreds of carcasses of freshly slaughtered beef
Yeah.
with a clown. You know, I've had dreams like this. The Wrigley Building back there, huh?
Yes, it is.
And it's a modern miracle of engineering and architecture.
The Wrigley Building.
Yeah. Kind of like your hair. You gonna have some lunch?
Sure.
What do you want?
Okay. Hey, how about German food?
German food would be great.
All right.
Go for
yeah.
a big, heavy meal. Hi, how you
Right.
doing?
How's your Wiener Schnitzel?
Pretty good. This is a sauerbraten. It's
Oh,
not
is
bad.
that-
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Would you like some?
No, thanks. I have trouble with
the burger?
gravies.
Wrigley Building, Chicago is. The Union Stock.
I gotta make a wish here, Bozo.
Okay.
There you go. Any idea what my wish is?
Now what?
Yeah, my wish is that you and I will remain good, close friends forever.
Ah, well, hey, you shouldn't have told me, though. Now it won't come true.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Wow. I've never seen this. No. Happy birthday, David Letterman.
Yeah.
All right, it's 9.